people. It's Timotha, Lanae, and I just wanted to hop on. This is just like a impromptu live. I know it's kind of like in the middle of a work day, so but I wanted to hop on, even though a lot of you may not be on right now, but you might come on. But I just wanted to hop on and share with you some of the new teas that I've been drinking that have really helped me just with like stress relief, stress management, stuff like that. So I've been, and then I want to also talk about some other things that I do for stress relief and stress management. So the first tea that I wanted to share with you is this kava stress relief tea. So I am not familiar. Let me know if you all had ever heard of kava tea. Or kava root, period. I had never heard of kava until the new functional doctor that I'm working with, for me, put me on a kava supplement, a supplement that was like a tablet that had this kava root in it. Well, I saw that they also have this kava tea, so I said, "Oh, let me get some of that to try to just to see how it helps, if it helps me with stress as well, because I know that the supplement I'm on with the kava root really helped." So I tried this tea one time, drank this tea right before going to bed, and I slept so good, and it just really kind of helps to decompress you. So this is the first tea that I want to share with you. I have another tea I'm going to share as well. Plus, I'm also going to share some other things that I do for stress management, stress relief. But this kava tea, and then I also want to talk about some different things that kind of just the different stressors in our life that we're not always even aware of. We think of, a lot of times we think of stress as just like, and like what we have to do, or people getting on your nerves or something like that. But there's so much more to it than that. So also, if you all are, let's say hello if you're in the chat so I can see you. Let me see, I'm just gonna put that up. So if you're in the chat, let me know and say hello so I can say hi back. Oh, hi, Sapphire, Diamonds, and Pearls. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on live. But yeah, so this is like, if you can't find it in your store, this kava root, you could probably get it on Amazon. So I'll link to it. Oh, hi, Casey. Hi, Steve. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you all. Happy Thursday. But so this is the first stress relief tea. And then the other one that I want to share with you is this traditional medicinals, chamomile and lavender. This is really good. So I was having, I'm on a detox right now, and what I'm detoxing is a bacteria that's like in my head called citrobacter, and so it's what it's doing is stimulating my brain. So it was making it hard for me to sleep. So my functional doctor, through muscle response testing, which I've been talking about a lot, found that my body would respond really well to this chamomile lavender tea. It would kind of counteract what's going on with this detox and this bacteria that's being detoxed out, that's like stimulating and making it hard for me to sleep. So I started drinking this, and it really did help me sleep much better. So this is one of the things where you just have to see what works for your body. But I really like this brand of tea, traditional medicinals, because it's organic. You're not getting toxins and stuff in it, and they're just all natural. But then they have this flavor of chamomile and lavender, and both of these herbs are really, really good for calming and soothing. I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but chamomile, lavender. So these are the two teas I have them. These are the two teas that I really like. Hi, Evelyn. Good to see you, or virtually talk to you. But so these are the two teas. This one is the kava root tea by Yogi. And I'll find these and link these. So this is a good tea to try, and I just drink it right before bed. And like I said, it really mellows me out. And I got to share something with y'all when I talk about toxins and stressors that we don't know about. I got to share something with you regarding this tea. It's crazy. And then this chamomile lavender. So these are the two by Traditional Medicinals, and I'll go back to those as well. Oh, and if you don't know, I gotta let y'all know that I am doing a giveaway to celebrate 45,000 subscribers. So if you haven't seen the videos about that, make sure that you check those out. But you can go to the link in the description box. It's already linked in the description box. And you can go to, it's Derek product. They do elderberry, they do sea moss, all that. Put in the, oh, Jasmine. Hey, Jasmine, you said you love the chamomile lavender. Isn't it good? Oh, it's just so soothing. But anyway, with the with the giveaway, if you go to the link in the description box, also on the replay of this video, I'll put it in the pinned comment. But if you go to that link and put in with your purchase, if you put in the code Lanae 45K to celebrate 45,000 subscribers, then you automatically get 25% off your purchase. But what it does is it enters you automatically into the giveaway, which I'll be announcing in 2 weeks, well, about a week and a half or so. Hey, is that Danny S? Oh, hey, how you doing? But yeah, so that will automatically enter you into the giveaway, and the giveaway is 3 winners, and it will be store credit at Derek Product. One winner will get $100 store credit, another winner will get $50 store credit, and the other one will get $25 store credit. Ooh, Danny S says, I have been having such a difficult time sleeping, so I need this. Yes. Okay, let me share some other things with you. But I wanted to let y'all know about the giveaway, just so you know. So go to the link, Derek Product linked in the description box, put in Lanae 45K, you get 25% off just as my thank you to you for everybody. So everybody's a winner. And then also you'll be entered into the giveaway that I'll be announcing after August 28th, Sunday, August 28th. So anyway, the other thing I want to tell you a story about stressors that we don't always know about regarding this tea, so remind me about that. But let me share one more thing that's really important. It's another stressor that we don't know about sometimes, having to do with sleep. Like Danny S just said, she's been having, or he or she, I'm not sure, but been having a lot of issues with sleep. So my daughter was having lots of issues with sleep as well. Little did we know, I reached out to my functional doctor through applied kinesiology. He was able to figure out, and through testing, that she was getting hit with radiation through satellites overnight in her room. So like cosmic radiation through like satellites and all that different stuff. And sometimes cell phone radiation can also affect your sleep. I know cell phone radiation for me was affecting my heart. I was having heart palpitations. I felt really tired. I would feel anxious when I would drive. LOL. Okay, got you. And you just never know. I don't know if it's Daniel or if it's Danielle or if it's Danny or, So thank you for clarifying. But anyway, so I didn't realize I was getting hit with EMF, or electromagnetic frequencies that disturb your body's energy, because our body's electrical. We have an energy field, and when you get hit with this one directional type wave from either satellites or from our cell phones, it can really throw your body's energy off and zap you and unground you, take your body's battery down, basically bring you from full charge to like almost 10% or 0% charged, So what happened with my daughter, she was sleeping and her sleep got really thrown off, and she was going to bed later, waking up super early. Come to find out, she was getting hit with cosmic radiation overnight in her room, just the satellite radiation. I went and I got some of these, they're called EMF rocks. So inside of this, there's a little, I can show you what it looks like. And I went and I grounded this outside. So this is something to help block radiation from cell phones. So whenever I'm with my cell phone, whenever I go to bed, I always have this nearby. If I'm out driving, I carry it in my purse. Sometimes I just keep it in my pocket. But anyway, so you see it comes in this type of bag. The rocks are in here. You don't open this bag, but every twice a month or so, I go outside, put this on the ground to ground it. Let me know in the live chat if you all have heard of grounding, because we need to ground ourselves as well. But these rocks, after they've kind of absorbed some of the radiation, blocked it, then they get to a point where they need to be grounded again as well to help their potency. But when I went and set this inside this little bag, I set it at the foot, and I have a video about this on my channel. I set it at the foot of my daughter's bed, under her bed, to help ground her bed while she was sleeping. She didn't even know it was there. The night I did this, that was the first night in 2 to 3 weeks that she slept 12 hours straight through the night. So I was like, wow. And because the reason why it helped her so much is because her sleep disturbance that I found through the doctor was from cosmic radiation. So, Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine Monique says, I love grounding too. I need to do it more often. I know sometimes it's hard to do, because when you're outside with grounding, what that is just getting your feet on the ground, even cement. But if you can get it in grass or dirt that doesn't have chemicals on it, then that would really be even better to ground yourself. But oh, what did Danny just say? Hold on, let me see. Sometimes these go up and then they go away. So, oh, the message. Oh no, it deleted the message. I wasn't trying to do that. Sorry, Danny. Can you repost that? It just deleted your message. I was trying to look at the live chat and then it went away. But so sorry if you don't mind reposting what you just wrote, Danny. But with grounding, I saw the beginning of what you said, Danny, how you said, I just started working from home, but then I didn't get to read the rest. But with grounding yourself, our energy is like, our body is electrical and it's like a battery. So when you're just inside these walls, of a home all day, we got this, radiation coming, all this different stuff that's kind of zapping our body's energy. We need to recharge. So when you go and put your feet without the rubber of tennis shoes or whatever type of shoes you wear, when you take those off and let your body get truly connected to the earth, you get the charge from the earth going through your body. It helps to get that ionic charge back in balance. So it helps to just charge you back up when we've been so depleted by just the everyday stressors. Sonia Ferguson. Hey, Sonia, you say, I ground myself every day by walking in our grass. Good for you. And I really did start doing, and just make sure your grass is not treated with, with pesticides, because that's one thing. Those pesticides are getting absorbed into your feet if you do have your grass treated with like other stuff to make them really green. So I try to we have our grass just organic. I don't treat it with the stuff that's like chemical. So keep that in mind. So sometimes if I'm somewhere I'm not sure, I'll just ground like on cement and stuff like that. So Danny says, it's okay. I started working from home, so I have more access to my phone. So I've been on it a lot. Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. It went away. Let me come bring it back. So I've been on it a lot, which is probably why my sleep is off. Oh, wow. Yeah. So increasing your phone. Okay. I'll link to, this is already in the, oh, is it linked? No, I need to put it in the description box, the link to where you can get these rocks, these EMF rocks. So this is the mini bag. I have this one. This is what I got first because it's cheaper. So it's just, it's cheaper. So I just got that first. But this big bag, if you're able to invest in the bigger bag, then I suggest that because it covers like more square footage. The mini bag, I just walk around. It's EMF rocks, and I have a whole channel on my, I have a whole video on my channel that talks about the rocks. Did I put it? It's not in the description box yet, but yeah, I'll link to it. So it'll be in the replay so you can check it out. But EMF stands for electromagnetic frequency. And so that's what these rocks are helping to block that. So yeah, I just walk around with this all the time. And I just noticed that my anxiety went down, heart palpitations went away. And like I said, for my daughter, when I put it against the foot of her bed, it made it where she slept through the night. And it's like, so it's protecting her from that. And then also the doctor gave a special tincture called Phyto Rad. So it just has these different herbs in it that helps to, rad standing for radiation, it helped to detox the radiation that had built up in her body from being exposed to that night after night. So I'm blocking it by putting this in the room. So this is diffusing that so that her body's not getting zapped with radiation when she's sleeping. And then the phyto radiation tincture, she needed that. That helped to detox that radiation out of her body. She just needed a small amount, and it got it out after about, I think, was it 9 doses she needed over like a few day period. She needed it twice a day, and that really helped her. So this is what I'm talking about. We're thinking stress is just like, oh, stress of my job, stress of raising kids, or financial, or, emotional. But a lot of times we're getting stressors from other things just in the world we live in because it's so industrialized. So like this cell phone that I'm being able to talk to you live on, which I'm very thankful for, but a way to block that and counteract it is using these EMF rocks and just carrying that in your purse, or if you're a guy, and just having it somewhere close to you. And I also, like I said, I'll put it in my pocket or in your house. Like I was saying, the bigger rock bag, this covers like my whole downstairs. So, you know, you see down here, you got this whole area. This bag, I bring it upstairs with us, you know, at night when it's time to go to bed. So it's covering the upstairs. And then when I come down in the morning, I just put it downstairs and just have it downstairs. So it's helping to absorb, you know. My husband, he works from home. His office is here. He's on the internet all the time doing meetings. So it just helps to kind of just counteract that. So that's the one thing with the stressors of just like radiation and stuff like that. So this is what I was saying I wanted to tell y'all a story about this tea and how this tea that I really love, this chamomile, lavender, and I know that somebody had said that they liked it. Was it Monique Jasmine or Jasmine Monique said that they liked this one, this chamomile lavender tea. And this kava tea. So I recently, in the past couple weeks, started drinking these teas, and it was helping me. Then all of a sudden, and this is the power of applied kinesiology and muscle response testing, nutrition response testing that I talk about in a lot of my new recent videos, which has helped me. This is the testing that's helped me heal. I was drinking this tea, feeling great. All of a sudden, one night I went to bed. That night I had this kava tea. This was like 3 nights ago, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, you know, I just felt funny. I was like, what's going on in my chest? It's like, am I getting sick? I mean, what's going on? Do I have a cold? I didn't know what was going on. Well, come to find out, I finally reached, it was just burning in my chest and in my throat. And then I kind of had a low mood, all that stuff. Come to find out, I called my doctor. Hi, Danielle Harding says, good evening. Gwendolyn says, could you link the name of the rocks? I absolutely will, Gwendolyn. I will. I'll do that in a minute. Even while we're on, I think I can get into it and link it. But I called the doctor, and through like this applied kinesiology, muscle response testing, or nutrition response testing, there's lots of videos on the internet or on YouTube where you can look it up. But then I talk about it also in my videos. He was able to find that this is all he said. Some kind of way you drank aluminum. And I was like, I drank aluminum. Well, I don't really drink anything but water, kombucha. Sometimes I'll drink kefir water, but I don't have any kefir water made. So I drink regular water, kombucha, and then tea. I recently added tea. Well, I was like, so it must have been from maybe the tea or the kombucha or something. Well, I looked up stainless steel, went and looked up and found that stainless steel. I have this pot here. You see this? This is a different one now, but you see these like kitchen heater type, you know, to do the hot water heater. I had that. I had a different one, and I looked up, and what they were saying is stainless steel doesn't conduct heat well. So a lot of stainless steel pots are just coated with stainless steel, and on the inside it's aluminum and copper and things like that. So if you start to see breakdown in your pot, get rid of it, because those toxic metals like copper and aluminum might be, they might start to seep into your system. Oh, Danielle saying good evening to everyone. Oh, sapphire is my favorite birthstone. Oh, there's power in rocks. Well, I went and opened up my hot water heater, the old one that I just had a few days ago, looked in there, there was a little bit of breakdown. And then so that's where I was getting the aluminum from. So immediately I stopped taking that. The doctor was able to find that he found that hyssop oil, rubbing it on my lower back, like 30 drops of that, through muscle testing, nutrition response testing, he was able to find that my body's energy would be able to counteract that negative toxin by putting the hyssop oil on the back of on my lower back, just 1 dose of that. When I tell you I put that hyssop oil on, went to bed, woke up the next day completely normal. Powerful. But there's a stressor. I was drinking aluminum from the breakdown, not even knowing I'm doing something good by drinking tea, but not even knowing that I was also, unfortunately, at the same time ingesting aluminum water, you know, because the aluminum breakdown. So this is the thing I'm saying. You just want to be very careful. You just never know what you're ingesting, and we can't be hypochondriacs or phobic of everything, but you just need to listen to your body. Your body is always trying to give you clues to what's working well, what's not working well. And when you know that, when in general, if you're just eating a basically healthy diet that agrees with your body, you're paying attention, you're food journaling. If you haven't got my food journal on Amazon, go check it out. It's on Amazon. But you're journaling to see, when I eat this is in the beginning of your journey. when I eat this, I feel this way. I have a whole video on how to keep a proper food journal. Is kinesiology accessible to everyone? Yes, Danny S. Yes, it is. It's a simple test. I'll talk about it in a minute. It's simple. It's applied kinesiology. It's just dealing with the body's, like the mechanics of the body's energy, using the muscle and your body's central nervous system, electrical system, to figure out what things work well and what things don't. So I'll get into how that testing works in a minute. But the thing is like you want to really look at what you're eating, how does your body respond to it? Okay, so if you know that you've been eating really good, clean things, and your body's been responding well, and then all of a sudden, for no reason, you start to feel a little funny, listen to that. So I started to feel burning here that I could still function, but I felt it was weird. My mood changed. I was irritable for no reason, stuff that wouldn't even get on my nerves. I was irritable. My outlook changed. Everything seemed like a big task. Like, oh, I got to do that. How am I going to get that done? I knew that something was off, and that I had that toxin of aluminum in me. It was probably in my head a little bit, and then somewhere else, but it was causing this inflammatory response. But I was able to get it out because I was working with a doctor who knew how to test and figure out what was going on, and then what herbs would work. So just know that there are lots of stressors outside of just emotional stress, relational stress. There's a lot of different stressors, like we talked about, the cell phone radiation, cosmic radiation from satellites and things like that. And then also just toxins like pesticides on our food, pesticides in our grass. So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to ground, make sure that you're not getting your grass treated with pesticides. So it'll be nice and green. Don't ground on that grass. If you do that, don't go and walk barefoot on that grass. Walk barefoot maybe just on the cement or somewhere where you know that it's organically treated, or or go to the beach, walk in the sand if you live somewhere where there is a beach. But be careful, because you can absorb toxins through your hands, through your skin, your body's largest organ. You absorb a lot through your skin. Obviously, you can breathe them in, things like that. Danielle Harding says, love those teas. I'm going to have some right now. That brand is really good. Yeah. What did you say? Some smooth tea right now? That brand is really good. Is that a new? I might have missed that. Just wanted to say, I'm going to bring it back up. If you all, I'm going to have some Smooth Move. Oh, Smooth Move right now. That brand is really good. Oh, thank you for letting me. I've never heard of Smooth Move. You just turned me onto something I never heard of. Thank you. Just wanted to let you all know, if you haven't, please do like the video. It just helps YouTube to put it out to more people, so more people can hop on. So like it if you haven't already, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and then enter into my 45,000 subscriber giveaway. All that link information is already in the description box, and I am going to link to the EMF rocks that help to block from cell phone radiation. I'm going to link to that in the description box as well. They have, like I said, the minis, the small ones that are more inexpensive, and then they have this really big one too that you can get that grounds more square footage in your house. The other thing that I use for stress relief are essential oils. Okay, so y'all see right here, I got this. Can y'all see this? Yeah, right here. This is a diffuser. Let me know in the live chat if you all use diffusers or not, but I love them. So when I've been getting hit with all kinds of toxins lately. I was somewhere where there was an unknown slow leak. Actually, it was at my church. There's an unknown slow leak of carbon monoxide. Well, I found through applied kinesiology that this oil through doTERRA called Breathe would kind of help with some of the symptoms I was getting from that carbon monoxide. Okay, I've never heard of that brand. Where do you purchase from? doTERRA brand you've never heard of, Danielle? Is that what you're saying? You never heard of doTERRA? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, so this doTERRA, it's therapeutic, certified therapeutic grade. So certain of these oils, they're so pure, you can actually even ingest them. So that's a whole nother video, because I do that to help boost my immune system and things like that. If I'm going out where there's lots of people, they have different oils that are very antibacterial, antiviral, and it helps kind of flush stuff out of my system just recently as well. But anyway, I use that's more for antibacterial and antiviral stuff, but for relaxation, like I said, I did, well, I didn't say this, but I used like lavender oil. I diffused this, doTERRA, and every night I use my diffuser. Orange was the essential oil I used last night. Oh yeah, orange is really good for mood. It's supposed to give you like a happy mood. But if you were talking about the brand of oils, doTERRA is a brand online. I actually have a website with them where you can order through my website, but anybody can kind of have a website with them if you just get the wholesale. It's kind of like if you go to doTERRA and sign up for the wholesale prices, you automatically get a website, and I think they call it, what do they call it? A wellness consultant, I think. So I get so many oils that I just went ahead and became a wholesale member, which gave me my own website where you can buy through that website. But I get new oils every month because I go through them. I love this peppermint one. I put that on if I'm feeling stressed on my neck. Oh, and I'll just put it like on my temples. Sometimes I'll put it like behind my ears here, and I'll rub it on my lower back. And that peppermint, when I was pregnant, oof, I put this peppermint on like my neck and my back all the time. Just if you're pregnant, don't put the peppermint on your belly because babies babies don't like the smell and they start to move away from it. So if you put it like, I use it as a trick. I use it as a tip to turn my baby when she was breech. That when they're breech, their head is up here and you want it to be down here. So you put peppermint oil at the top. They don't like that smell, so they turn down to the bottom. So that's one of the things I used to turn her naturally when she was breech, and she turned like within a day. but so just for anyone who, if you're carrying a child, just don't put this on your belly. But the peppermint is really good for just like helping to open up blood vessels and get blood flow and stuff like that. And for achy joints and things, I like the peppermint. And then the lavender is really good to diffuse. I saw that some of you all were saying you diffuse every night, and the orange oil is good. Lavender is good. And I also like this blend by doTERRA called Serenity. This was one of the ones that, with these oils, I put them on the bottom of my daughter's feet sometimes if she's not sleeping well. This can help. So the Serenity, just like 2 drops of that on my hand, and I rub it on the bottom of her feet. You can put your feet and your hands absorb a lot. So oils really work well for the bottom, to put them on the bottom of your feet if you want to absorb sometimes. So Sonia said the brand, oh, okay, let me see. They're asking about the tea. That's what you're asking about, the tea. Sonia, the brand is traditional medicinal tea that Timotha showed. I use Smooth Move. That's what they wanted to know. It helps with bowel movements. Oh, okay. Smooth Move for having, gotcha. Oh, Smooth Move is the flavor of the tea, and then the brand is traditional medicinals. Okay, gotcha. All right. So that makes sense. I had never heard of the brand Smooth Move, but that's just one of the flavors within traditional medicinals. So any of you all that are just hopping on and saw the title, we're talking about stressors in general. There's more than just emotional stress in life. So we're talking about other things, but these are the teas that I use. This is one, Traditional Medicinals, which is a brand I love, and I know a lot of you all love too, is the chamomile and lavender tea that has been working really well for me. And then stress relief, the kava tea. This one works really well. Kava root is a root that I didn't know about, an herbal root that really helps with stress. So I first found out about it from my functional doctor, who basically was doing different muscle response testing, applied kinesiology, let me know and he let me know that this kava tablet would actually help with my stress, or with some of the anxiety I was getting through the detox that I'm having. A lot of the stuff I'm detoxing is heavy metals that are in my head and stuff like that, and it's causing kind of anxious type stuff sometimes, or just things that kava root really helps to kind of keep you balanced. So when I saw that they have a tea that has the same root as that herb that he is giving me in tablet form, then I was like, let me get that tea, and it really mellows you out. So try that. I'm gonna go and find the links for these, and I'll put them in the description box if they don't have it at your local store. That's at my local market. I'll be sure to pick some up. Oh, good. Yeah, because I don't know, at my local market, I couldn't find this yogi kava they have yogi, but I didn't see kava there. So luckily my doctor had it at the office and I just got it from the office, but I know that they have it online if they don't have it at your store. But traditional medicinals, I think this is one of their popular flavors, chamomile lavender. So if you want to try this like today, you could just hop over to probably any store and they would have this, this flavor of tea there. You could try for this yogi kava as well, stress relief tea. But let me know, do you all have any questions? I just want to share some of these things. Remember, don't forget about the giveaway. Go check that out. Put in the code Lanae 45K to get 25% off any of your purchase at Derek Product with elderberry, all kinds of herbs. And now they have non-toxic candles and of course sea moss. So check that out. You get 25% off and then enters you into the giveaway, and there'll be 3 winners of the giveaway getting a store credit. So let me see with this one. Somebody's saying something about grapefruit. Let me see. Oh, how did your daughter detox the radiation again? I'll let you know in just one moment. Just seeing. Okay. Okay, I'm just going through all the grapefruit essential oil and diffuser helps with weight loss. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. That makes sense because I know a lot of weight loss plans have grapefruit as a part of them. So that makes sense. There's something in that it must stimulate something with metabolism or something. It's interesting. But so my daughter, she detoxed that. Let me see if I can find the tincture that she used. Is it? I think it's in this, she's on an herbal protocol as well, but let me see if it's in this one. I think it is. So she detoxed it using this tincture right here through the brand Energetics. It's called Phyto Rad is the type of tincture. And so let me see okay. These are the herbs in there. Milk thistle. I don't know if this can focus. I'll just read them to you. Milk thistle, ginkgo leaf, turmeric, and green tea extract. And then there's also, quercetin, that's Quercetin, and then grape seed extract. So those are the different, and obviously that's a proprietary blend, so I don't know how much of each are in, what ratio they're using of each of those herbs, but those are the basic herbs that are in this Phyto Rad, which is basically short for phyto radiation, basically detox tincture. This here, all natural. And there's still some left. So if anything comes up again, we still have some, because she only needed, it was a limited amount of doses. So she didn't have to use it till it was gone. We just used the amount that he recommended through through applied kinesiology, which I'm going to share right now before I hop off. I'll share more about that for those of you who haven't heard me talk about it, that muscle testing, and then she was good. So I'll be going live again because I've been just having so many breakthroughs with my healing now that I've started using applied kinesiology, muscle response testing. So Daniel says, I will look into that and definitely think radiation overdose. Yeah, you may. So I would start with using these EMF rocks or the Tesla rocks. I would start with that and then definitely look into like a plan for overall detoxing your body in general. If you could find like a natural doctor in your area, a functional doctor, doctors who do nutrition response testing, which is using applied kinesiology. So I'm not an expert in applied kinesiology. I just know I do it and it works for me. And my doctor does it on me and it works. So basically what it's doing is it's using, let me put my phone down, see if I can get it to, that's not gonna be it's not gonna be high enough because I want to kind of show you what the body's doing. But it's, oh yeah, Danielle says wonderful ingredients. I take vitamin C, quercetin blend. Oh, okay, yeah, yep. But with applied kinesiology, it's basically using your body's muscular system, nervous system, energy fields to basically see what's adding energy and vitality to your body and what's taking away energy and vitality. So we all have an energy field around us. If you're alive, you have an energy field. So that's how when you hear people say, ooh, he had bad energy, or just like you can feel the vibe of the room change. If people are kind of angry, you can feel a vibe change. It's interesting. There's different frequencies for emotions and things like that. And we have an energy field. if someone is deceased or if dead, they don't have any energy field around them. So it's only through our life and our bodies being alive that there's actual energy field. So applied kinesiology uses the body's energy, your muscles, and your nervous system, how the body communicates to see if something adds energy or takes it away. So what you do is, in one hand, you'd be holding, so say I wanted to test to see if my body, if this is peppermint oil, is going, yeah, she says absolutely, yeah. If peppermint oil is going to add vitality to my body or if it's going to take it away. So in one hand, so like say the hand I'm holding my phone in, I would take the peppermint oil and just hold it at my center. Okay, so I would just hold it right here at my center. Okay, and then with the other hand, so the peppermint oil's in one hand, holding it up to my center, and then in the other hand I put my arm straight out. So your friend, your spouse, your mama, your sister, your neighbor, or your doctor that has figured out the right touch for muscle testing would just gently, so it's a resistance, and you need to have like what they call a lock. So they would gently just press on your arm and just slowly put pressure on it to see, is it locked? You do this before you hold anything, just to see, do we have a lock? So you're trying to resist a little bit, but you're not like you doing all, you're resisting with all your might, but you're just getting a basic resistance, and then you would pick up the thing that you want to test. And so if you pick that thing up, generally if it's adding vitality to your body, then your arm will actually lock even harder and be really strong, and it'll add strength to you. If you pick it up and it's something your body does not want, so for instance, you pick up your cell phone without holding these rocks, your arm will immediately go down. It'll just go weak. You'll be trying to make it strong and it'll just go weak. You can't avoid it. You can't stop it. But say you picked up your cell phone and then you picked up this rock with it that absorbs and blocks the one directional negative frequency that your cell phone has. This rock blocks that. So you pick that up and then you have your cell phone and then test, your arm will be strong again because this blocks that. So the way I use it to test, the doctor uses it to test what foods are good for you, if there's any foods you need to stop eating for a while, foods that you need to add into your diet. Like right now, I'm detoxing a toxic layer of copper that I got from a vaccine. Well, my body, while I'm detoxing this, my body wants cantaloupe and pecans, just random. Last month, my body wanted, what did it want? Like water chestnuts, because I was detoxing something different. So the body's innate intelligence, the intelligence that is in our body that God placed there as part of just his amazing design of the body, the body knows, oh, pecans have this vitamin, this mineral, this, and this that you're gonna need as you're trying to strip out this copper. So you need to eat pecans right now. But last month my body wasn't saying I needed pecans. It wasn't bad necessarily for me to eat pecans, but they weren't a superfood for me last month. So that's the power of applied kinesiology, muscle response testing. Do some searches, look it up. And like I said, I'm gonna go and put a link to these EMF rocks in the description box. I'll put my my link there. And I also have a video, and I'm gonna be putting up more videos. I was fortunate enough to be able to interview just recently, after I had been using these already for like 4 months, I was able to interview the owner of these rocks and the creator of these rocks. I haven't put this video up yet, but I do have one video up about it, but he talks about why he created these. And he's actually an athletic coach. He coaches professional athletes. And what he found is a lot of the athletes' performance started getting less and less, and he didn't understand why. So if they were a pitcher, then when they'd be pitching, it's like their arm, they didn't have the power, their performance was down. What he found is if he had them take off like their electronic watches, like their Fitbits or stuff like that, then they would be strong again. So that's how he started to connect, oh, this radiation is negatively affecting their performance. So he started doing a lot of research and found a natural way to counteract it. And it's helping the world. So I'll link to those videos. I already have one video up with him. It's the one that says, protect your fertility. That's the one. That's the video that talks about that, because a lot of this stuff is also affecting our fertility. So that's the video that I interview him, but I also will have other interviews with him. It's a whole series where I'll be talking more about ways to ground yourself, ways to protect yourself, and he shares more about why and how he created this product to help protect us from radiation. So, yeah, God's Gift 66 says, how does grapefruit essential oil help with weight loss? I don't know. That was one of someone. So if you can answer the person who posted that, if you could answer that in this chat, that'd be great. Because someone just posted that in the chat, that diffusing grapefruit seed essential oil, our grapefruit essential oil helps with weight loss. And I just said, oh, that's interesting, because I know a lot of times grapefruit is a part of a weight loss plan, a lot of these weight loss fad diets and stuff. So I don't know if it just something in it helps with metabolism, but let us know, the person who said that, let us know in the chat what that is. But anyway, I'm going to link to those rocks, and I'll link to these essential oils. I think the essential oils are already in the chat, are already in the description box. And also the giveaway, the links for that is already in the description box, along with the code if you want 25% off sea moss or elderberry, or there's essential oils also on Derek Products site. So I'll link to that as well. And I'll find the links for this chamomile tea and also for this kava tea, and I'll link to those. And just let me know if there's any video topics that you want me to cover in the future, because I'll be hopping on doing lives more often. I also do the videos that aren't live and they're just uploads. But most of the time when I upload those videos, a lot of those are recipe videos. I have some recipe videos coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But a lot of those videos, I do as a premiere. So I am on the live chat when the video is premiered. So stay tuned for those. I'll be putting, Lord willing, my plan is to put up a video tomorrow that I'll be premiering, and it's like a recipe video with just healthy recipes. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things I like to do. This is the other thing I forgot to share, is this massage ball. I usually do this before I go to bed. Obviously I don't have my wrap on, my hair's just out, and I just like massage my scalp. These are little acupressure points, and it helps so much. Oh, you're welcome, Gwendolyn, you're welcome. Thank you all. Thanks for watching and sharing all of your feedback and comments. I appreciate you. But so these are on Amazon, and I have these in like my favorite products video that I just put up. This is one of the things, and I have a link to it. These acupressure balls, and they're super cheap. And oh, Danielle, did you say, and it does work? Are you talking about these balls, or are you talking about something else? Because these definitely work. These help me relax so much. I do it every night while I'm going to bed and I'm like reading, and I put this on. But oh, thank you. Danielle says, everyone have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you. Turning off my phone after this. Yes, or put it on airplane mode, whatever you guys to do, or just distance yourself, and never, with the phones and the radiation, never lay your phone on you. Don't, like, sometimes you'll see people, you're watching, unless you have one of these that counteracts it, unless you have the rocks that absorb it and counteract it. But sometimes it'll just be convenient. You'll just have your phone in your pocket, or you have it up to your head. I talk on speakerphone with my phone now. I don't put it up to my head. I don't lay it on my body. So protect yourself from these invisible stressors, and just do the best that you can to try to help your body stay stress-free. So it says, oh, April, hi, April, my cousin. Hi, cousin. Hold on, let me see. What did you say? Let me see. What website do you recommend for natural lotion, deodorant, toothpaste, hair products? So I have not one website, but I do have like links to all of those through Amazon. So I have, and in my video, I'll link to this video in the pinned comment of the replay, and also in the description box. I have a video that shares, 2 videos that share my favorite non-toxic online products. So in that, I share all about, I share all about my favorite deodorant, what lotions and stuff I use, all of that. So Sky Organics is really good for like natural shea butter, natural cocoa butter, and I make my own lotion. I just, you know, right now I've just been using pure shea butter, but I like to mix shea butter, coconut, cocoa butter, and then sometimes like jojoba oil. I'll make my own. I have a DIY, and you can put essential oils in it as well, like lavender and frankincense is really good for the skin. So I'll put that in my DIY cream, or you could just get just a shea butter. But someone just asked something. Let me see. Airplane mode stops radiation. I didn't know that. Yes, because you're no longer, airplane mode stops the signal. It basically is like you're no longer transmitting, you know, your signal out there, and it's not coming in from the satellites. So airplane mode does stop that. But then you can't, you know, be on the internet or whatever. So that's why I like to have this. But if I do want to still have my phone on, like at night, because I want to have the alarm come on or something, I'll just put my phone on airplane mode, and then I'll just, so it's still, the alarm still comes on. So, whew, y'all, I've been running my mouth. So I just wanted to share all of these things with you. Remember these teas, you can run out and get those, and let me know in the comments of this video on the replay if you try the tea and if it helps you. So come back and let me know. This is the traditional medicinals, chamomile lavender, and then this is the kava root tea. It's stress relief, and that's the Yogi brand. So like I said, if you don't have it at your local store, I'll link to these in the description box so that you can get it through that. So, all right. Oh, good. You're welcome, Danny. Danny asks, I'm so glad that this was helpful for you. God is good. He knows what we need. So I'm glad that I was able to share some stuff that's helpful. All right. You all take care. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.